I want to raise the biggest donation for all kids. And these kids need this money. If they don't get this money, how are they going to survive? I do not want dying. I want this world to be full of peace, hope, wonder, dreams.
Our next guest has some pretty impressive fundraising skills, too. He has raised a total of $25,000 for the organization Play for Peace over the past 3 years, and this year, he's planning to go even bigger. Oh, and he's only 8 years old.
Aiden Hennessy is joining us now with his mom, Lisa, and he's going to tell us how he got started this today. So how are you, Aiden? Nice to see you. And good to see you, Lisa. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
So big thumbs up on the Cubs there. You were pretty excited about that, huh? Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So tell us about, first of all, Lisa, you have to be really proud of Aiden. How did he get involved in Play for Peace, and what is it exactly?
Yes, well, we actually had a World Peace Day at my work, my company Avalon, and that's when he got exposed to it when he was just a kindergartner. And then I didn't realize how much it impacted him until on his 100th day of school in kindergarten, he had to write a letter, what would you do with $100? And you want to tell him what you said?
I said I'd give it to my mom's work to give to Play for Peace and use it for the poor.
Oh, so that had to touch your heart.
It sure did.
And what did it make you do?
Well, so what happened is after being involved with Play for Peace, which I enjoyed because they really helped children dealing with conflict, and I saw the impact that it had on him, and I thought, wow, what could impact it have on other children? I became a member of the board, and he thought it would be great to do a World Peace Day in our town of Bartlett where we live and get his friends involved, and so that's why we started World Peace Day in 2013.
Amazing. How much have you raised? So we talked about like over $25,000 over the last 3 years alone?
Well, this year it'll be
30,000.
35,000.
35,000.
And your goal, your personal goal, was to do $10,000 because I snuck a peek rather, on the CrowdRise phase, and you've already gotten past the goal for the team at large, right? Because you're doing this with some of your classmates.
Yes. This year I worked really hard to hand all the flyers out. I worked in the classroom writing out the flyers to kids around the school, handing them out to them. And I think a lot of kids are going to be there.
That's amazing.
Why does Play for Peace mean so much to you, Aiden?
Well, I feel like it helps a lot of kids who need it most, and I like to raise the money for them.
Oh, that's so sweet. And we're seeing pictures now because you're also in a Cub Scouts troop. So these are some of the pins and things that you've gotten since you've been participating in raising money?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about some of them?
Sure. So this is what I usually wear for the Cub Scout, and I'm a wolf right now with it.
Okay.
I mean, right now I'm a bear with it. And I have my tiger badge, my bobcat. Right now it's not on it, but
well, Mom has to put it on, though, right?
Yeah. I have the progress toward my ranks, and then I earn a lot. I've earned a lot of stuff from it, mostly from the Play for Peace events that I do.
Oh wow!
That's
Look
amazing.
at that. That's cool. That's your belt?
Do you wear that?
Yeah. Sometimes I do.
You got to keep earning badges so that, you know, as you grow, you get a bigger belt. That's what you need to do, Aiden.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. Now, what's going to happen at the race?
Well,
or at the walk?
Yes,
I
we
should
do
say.
a walk for peace, and it was actually Aiden's idea. He helped plan this year to do a bubble run. As the kids get older, we thought they could do a little bit of running. And then they also do a lot of activities, especially the Play for Peace. They're all about cooperative play. And so that's how they really, the spirit of their organization is that laughter, compassion, and play can make anybody, even dealing in the worst conflicts, get along and get together. And that's the main
And it's our
concept of
kids
that.
who are going to
It's
change the
true.
world, isn't it?
Exactly, that's right.
Yeah.
And
Are
what's
you going to change the world, Aiden?
Try.
You already are, Aiden. You already are. What's a bubble? What does that mean, though?
'Cause Melissa
What's a
wants to
I'm like,
do
wait,
it.
You said bubble. I'm like, am I in bubble wrap or am I blowing bubbles? Because I'm in. What's a bubble run?
So for the first mile, we have we're gonna have bubble shooters that shoot bubbles out of bubble machines, and they shoot bubbles out.
No.
Yeah.
And you can pop
Oh,
them
I love
as
it.
you go through?
Yeah.
And the kids get what?
And then right at the end of it, they get a bubble thing that they can blow around for the rest of the
It's a
walk.
big bubble wand.
I love it.
Perfect.
Next year at the end, put a foam pit. I'm just putting it out there. You get your bubble at the beginning, and then you get a big foam pit at the
Good
end.
idea.
What do you think,
Wait,
Aiden?
yeah.
Yeah, totally. Foam pit. You run into foam. Have you
How
seen
about
it?
we don't tell anyone
Okay,
about
don't
it?
tell anyone. We'll just do it next year.
Just make it a big surprise at the end.
And then all of a sudden they fall into it.
And they just fall into the foam pit. I'm in. We're both in on that
It's
one.
fine.
Can people still make donations, or is the time running out to do that?
No, and we keep the page open even after the events. And actually, Aiden, the last couple of years, has donated all of his birthday presents to it as well in October. So
Also, I'm with the Yard Bros as a job. When I'm with my neighbors, and I like to play outside with them, and we go to house to get jobs to clean their yard. And at my house, we cleaned my yard, and I got $10, and I donated it to my page.
That is beautiful,
that's
Aiden.
awesome.
That is, you have to be so amazingly proud, Lisa.
I
You
am.
really do. Oh,
Do
goodness.
you have other children too, or is it
No,
just this
it's
guy?
just this guy,
Oh, just
so,
this guy. Well,
yeah.
you've done a really nice job.
Yeah, and so he really, really wants to help the other kids, and Play for Peace does an amazing job. They're helping kids all over the world. They have about 45 clubs right now, Play for Peace clubs, in some of the most dangerous parts of the world, and all of the people that train those children are all volunteers, and what they do is they raise children like Aiden to become part of the community, and it just grows and grows, and as you can see, he's really passionate about it. So.
Can't
One
wait to
child
see.
at a time.
Yeah, can't wait to see where he goes.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for getting up
Thank you for
early
having
and
us.
coming in and talking to us, and we're in that foam pit next year.
All
Okay?
right,
You'll see.
okay.
You'll
All
see.
right.
It's good.
You can participate in the annual Walk for Peace in Bartlett. It's coming up this Saturday, September 19th at the Bartlett Nature Center. To learn more, visit playforpeace.org.
Open the newspaper on any given day, and you'll read about a world beset by violence. From bullying in the schools, to gangs in the streets, to terrorist attacks and war, violence seems to be everywhere. We all dream of a more peaceful world, but how can we get there? At Play for Peace, we know there's another way. Differences and conflict are part of human reality, but hatred, violence, and fear don't have to be. The first step to creating peace is to break down the barriers that lead to violence. Religious, racial, and cultural differences can lead to misunderstandings and fear. Fear leads to conflict, and conflict too often leads to violence. So what can be done? What could possibly defeat fear, conflict, and violence? What powerful resource could we use? Laughter and play. Few things can provide a common link between people like laughter and play. Laughter establishes a sense of connection. Like yawning, it's contagious. And when a group bonds through cooperative play, differences dissolve, fear melts away, and we see what connects us rather than what divides us. It may all look like simple fun and games, but children who participate in Play for Peace are impacted in important ways, including in their developing brains. Laughing and having fun with people who are different from themselves lays down neurological pathways within their brains. They unlearn previously taught biases and begin to think of the other as friend instead of enemy. At Play for Peace, we're creating a global community of peace builders, and we begin with a skilled team of certified trainers. Diverse in nationality, race, and religion, they are dedicated to promoting peace and social justice. Our trainers excel at teaching youth and adults to become leaders of peace within their communities. The next link is Play for Peace clubs, which are launched in response to a local need. 5 or more youth, along with the support of a local mentor, can form a Play for Peace club after receiving training from one of our certified trainers. Those youth then become facilitators. They lead practice peace sessions with children and other youth, teaching and role modeling trust, communication, and respect through cooperative play. Not only do the kids have fun while learning, the youth facilitators gain self-confidence as they become agents of change and ambassadors for peace. From even the most humble beginnings, Play for Peace youth facilitators make powerful and lasting contributions to their communities. The ripple effect of Play for Peace creates a more unified, self-sufficient, and resilient community. One ready to come together to face challenges. Networking as one unified community, we stay linked by participating in ongoing training and by sharing resources and knowledge. We inspire each other to stay committed and to keep working for peace. Won't you join us? With your skills, talents, and resources, we can change the world. We can resist the culture of violence and replace it with a global community of peace builders. There's no telling how far Play for Peace can go.
Good morning, Play for Peace community. We are here at the city of Nazareth, at the heart of the Galilee. Youth leaders had gathered to enjoy, to play, and to know the Play for Peace community worldwide. So we are all inviting you to play with us.
احنا اليوم موجودين مع مجموعة من ديانات مختلفة من بلاد مختلفة. رح نعمل فعاليات بلاي فور بيس. هاي الفعاليات رح تخلينا نتواصل مع بعض بشكل أفضل رغم الاختلافات الموجودة، رغم الحواجز اللي ممكن تكون قدامنا.
أنا ميسان لنا صلاح يعني مروان محمود.
شيء كثير حلو وساعدنا بتنمية مهاراتنا لقدام وساعدنا بمعرفة بعض.
تعرفت على ناس اللي هم سكان الناصرة، وانا صرت يعني احبهم مع انه ما كنتش اعرفهم، بس صار انتماء بيننا ومحبه وعطاء ومساعده.
بالنسبه لي الاختلاط ديانات كثير مهم عشان ما يكونش لقدام بالمستقبل اي تطرف من اي جهات، عشان يكون في مجتمع ناجح، ما يكونش فيه هاي الفروقات، هذا هيك وهذا هيك وهذا تابع لهنا، وهذا شيء من نجاح المجتمع.
There are many conflicts in every corner of Myanmar, and I think this is because they have lack of mutual understanding. Before playing this Play for Peace program, every participants we still feel stranger. We aren't there to talk to each other, and even we aren't there to face to each other. We feel shy, and by playing this game, we can kill our shame. Among these participants, there are many people from different walks of life. So there are the many poor and the rich, and everyone come and participate in this program.
Play for Peace, very, very interesting and very important because it creates love, unity, creativity, and this one will bring a change among the children in the school and even the communities around. So it is very, very important, and I will feel that let it be a continuous program in South Sudan because we are in a conflict part of the world. Yeah.
It's very nice. I wish it could just be continuously, and it will not stop with us. It have to spread.
You will find that from here it will not end only in our school, but whereby one day we shall meet the rest of the school so that it will bring people together. So when it brings people together, I hope one day even it will bring the whole state of South Sudan together so that peace will be in South Sudan.